I was 21. I was living in the San Francisco Bay Area. I met my P at a party, but I had no idea that he was a P. And when I say P, I mean like pimp. And one day he asked me, do you want to go on vacation? And I knew like this vacation is not going to be a vacation. When I got to Hawaii, we stayed at the hotel. So he just really put me out there like, do it on your own, whatever happens to you happens, but bring my money back. I went back to the hotel. He counted the money and he wasn't satisfied with the amount, and he proceeded to beat me relentlessly, punching, choking, slapping, stumping, kicking, throwing me. I remember he ripped off all my clothes. I'm totally, naked. He hung me over the railing. He was on the 22nd floor. He was just dangling me like, I will kill you, bitch. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna drop you. Where's my money? And I remember I prayed to God. I said, I am so sorry. Please forgive me. If I'm going to die, just forgive me.
There are thousands of human trafficking victims that have come through Hawaii in the past 20 years.
Human trafficking is one of the fastest growing criminal industries in the whole wide world. In Hawaii, we've been able to find human trafficking occurring in industries such as the agricultural industry, using laborers. We have, of course, restaurants where they're using dishwashers and cooks. We also have government workers being trafficked, and the sex industry, of course, is in the middle of all of this as well.
Human trafficking is a situation where one person uses another person, oftentimes abuses or manipulates that person into doing something that he or she does not want to do, oftentimes for money or something of value.
I work with most of the Thai trafficking farmer. The way they understand it, they will get at least 2 to 3 years visa for working, but they get only 3 months. They let go. They have no paperwork and they cannot go home, so they put their land into the bank, into the black market, just to get the money to pay the recruiter in Thailand. It's just a modern day slavery.
Hawaii has this facade of being a tourist destination where nothing bad happens, and that is completely not true. More and more traffickers are coming to Hawaii because it's very lucrative. And when that happens, you see an influx of crime activity as well as burgeoning red light districts. That kind of erosion of community, society threatens our children, it threatens our family, threatens the entire community.
I was 19. I met him online. When I got into the house, it was an actual trap. I was held at gunpoint from then on, and they also threatened my family, and if I didn't cooperate with them. I tried to run away before, and I got beat up. He just yanked me by my collar or my shirt, pulled me back in there, and just beat my ass to, I don't know. There was no leaving. He told me that I'm gonna be working on the streets, you'll be wearing nice clothes, and you're gonna, excuse my language, but you're gonna be my bitch.
Pacific Alliance to Stop Slavery received 2 survivors of sex trafficking. Through the last year and a half, these women have grown and healed considerably from when they first came to us, and we're very proud of that.
They provided me with a place to stay, a safe place to stay, where only women were allowed and no men were around. And I was able to get back to the way I was before it happened. I have a job and I will be going back to school next year. My family still doesn't know, even until this day. Anybody can be a victim of human trafficking. Whether you're strong-willed or not, it happened to me, it can happen to you.
In this situation with these two survivors, unfortunately, their pimps are still free, and they have to worry on a daily basis about bumping into them. It makes no sense that these sex trafficking survivors have a fear of walking freely in the community when they were the ones exploited and put into bondage, while their pimps are walking about freely without any fear. Now that is a clear sign of something wrong with the system in Hawaii. As a community, we can take it back. We can take back our society. We can make sure that we're educated. We can make sure that we lobby and advocate for law changes and have stiff penalties for patrons and perpetrators of this huge multi-billion-dollar crime.
Human trafficking is modern-day slavery. We all have a duty to respond.